Let's just assume we're going to do it. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it does, it does. What's up, YouTube? FatKings Phil coming at you for my week 350 update from vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which I had back in July of 2013. Details are below. Well, we survive another week of the mighty pandemic. Let's address this right now because I forgot last time I recorded this. It's been so dry here, and I'm washing my hands nonstop that the edge of my nail has cracked. Or not the nail, but the skin underneath the nail has cracked forward, and it hurts like hell. So the problem is it's so dry here, I can't get it to heal quickly because I keep putting ointment on it and it dries up again and it splits and cracks. So I put a glove thumb on it, and that will keep it from getting too tender. So I put a little ointment on it, slide this on, we're good. Minor injury. So let's just get straight to the numbers. 227.2. It's funny because this week I did introduce some alcohol back into my eating regiment, like I need it. But it caused me to see 230 above 230 several days in a row. Just I guess retaining more water or whatever. But 232, 231, 230. Here we are back to 227.2. So that is a drop from last week. As you can see there in the stats. That's not really the goal, but that's good. Eating's been pretty good. I still struggled to get all of my food in and calories in. I think that has more just to do with how I'm kind of dealing with being stuck at home all the time. So let's talk about that a little bit. So work's been mainly just studying and then assisting other folks in the company with things as they come up. Waiting for my new project to kick off. I got to get all the data and things together before I can start that. So once that's kind of settled, I'll be busy. Then I will be super busy. So that'll be good, I think. So some of the things I'm doing is just to kind of keep my mental health and everything going with this being stuck at home thing. So like I said, routine. I get up, I make the bed, I get dressed, I eat breakfast, I brush my teeth, I get my coffee and take it downstairs, set up, turn on, get to work. Work 7 till about 3:30 sometimes, depending if I take a break during the day, which I usually don't. Just work straight through. Other than my 10-minute breaks, just like mind clearing break. During that 10-minute break, if the weather's nice outside, I will go sit outside. Matter of fact, the last couple days I've been going out. It's been warm enough to where I can lay on the concrete, just soak the sun up, and then flip over, soak the sun up for another 10 minutes later in the day. So my 10-minute, I'm getting 20 minutes of sun every day. But it's early in the season here, so weather is kind of sketchy rather. I don't think this weather's going to hold. We're going to have it go back to being cold this weekend. The other thing is if I go out there and it's super windy, I turn around and come back in. It's just too chilly. So yeah, that's kind of been helping though, other than that. Also, I take my vitamins in the morning when I get up. Forgot to say that, but I always take those every day. I've been doing that for 7 years. So, or more probably. But I'm pretty diligent about it. And then I will at 3:30, I'll knock off. I'll start working out. I'll get changed. I'll go work out. I do my same 5 workouts every, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If I skip one during the week, I'll move it to Saturday or Sunday. I don't normally do that because I have other things I want to do on Saturday and Sunday, like projects. Because obviously I'm not going anywhere. One of the big challenges is after that is I don't have anything to do. Don't have anything to do is probably not exactly the case, but nothing that I end up wanting to do. Let's put it that way. So sometimes, I'm just not in the mood to sit down and play a video game, or I'm not really in the mood to watch a TV show. My son and I watch not Breaking Bad. Sorry, Better Call Saul. When we watch that every week, the one day that we can, and then we'll watch like the Clone Wars cartoon on Disney Plus, which we're huge Star Wars nerds, as you can tell. But other than that, we've tried to watch a movie here or there. Like we'll rent a movie or something, or we'll just something will come on Netflix. And last 2 that we kind of watched were pretty predictable. We were like, We kind of both were like, we were watching it, but we both have our phones out, so like, because it was we kind of had it figured out early on. Sure enough, we were right. So that was a little disappointing. But all in all, you're just spending time together. We're in the same house, we're kind of keeping different hours. He sleeps in pretty late. I get up pretty early. We cross over in the middle. I go to bed. Then he stays up till God awful hours of the morning, which normally I would do, but work. So in the evenings, I've been taking on projects, like this office. I moved this whole office in here Saturday before last. Then I decided I was going to do the closet. So I cleaned all the closet out because my daughter had a bunch of stuff in there that I knew she probably wanted to donate a lot of it and or didn't fit anymore or whatever. Ironically, she found some stuff she'd been looking for, so that worked out. So now I've got a bunch of room in there for storage for things, which is nice, which allows me to clean out the storage under the stairs and kind of go through all that, which allows me to then go into this actual storage room and do some kind of rearranging in there as well. I ended up picking up a power washer because my garage floor is disgustingly filthy because it snows, you drive in the snow, all that crap gets stuck under the car, you pull in the nice warm garage, the stuff falls off, you keep sweeping out all the dirt, but eventually that wet dust just kind of makes like this muddy film over the floor that you don't really see it, but if you walk across it and then walk in the house on the dark floors, you'll see it immediately. You leave little footprints everywhere you go, which then makes more work here. So last night, because I bought the power washer, I need a place to put it. Spaces at a premium out there. So I rearranged everything in the garage to kind of make room for that. Caused me to clean out some stuff, get rid of some stuff. I got to finish that up this weekend. Some of the stuff I couldn't do. I'll reorganize the toolbox probably tonight. I'm going to take all the tools out of the big toolbox, rearrange it in there so I have just the stuff I want in the big toolbox. Then I'll take the little toolbox and give it to my son to put his tools in. And he can just store that in the back of his car. So, it's a really nice Craftsman toolbox. I hate to waste it. So, that'll be good. And yeah, just now I can get my truck in there a little easier and I can walk between the truck and the garage door a lot easier. So people trying to get to the other car, my son's car, can easily walk in front of my car now, which is nice. You guys don't care about this. This is what we have become. The simple things are interesting now. So, yeah. So those are the kinds of things I'm doing to kind of keep my sanity. The problem is when I start those projects at night, I forget to eat. So then I work myself to feel lightheaded. At least I remember to drink sometimes. But I'll feel lightheaded and I won't feel really well. And by the time I sit down, I've worked out. I've eaten probably under 1,000 calories for the day. That yesterday was a good example. I probably ate about 1,000 calories. Forgot to eat my final 2 meals. Didn't hit my macros because I just worked through them. And by the time I sat down and realized it was too late to do anything about it. So I make a little meal replacement shake. Kind of bump my levels up a little bit, but it's kind of late, so I don't want to eat too much. So that's kind of my routine. And as of now, I'm just grinding as if plastics is still on. Probably isn't. I would be highly surprised if we make it to this point next month and they haven't canceled it, or delayed it. Which case, if it gets delayed, I got to think about that. I don't know if I'm going to want to move forward. Depends on this whole thing. When are we getting back to the office? When are we going back to work? Do I want to end up taking time off after working from home? I know everybody's working from home, but I don't know, just something weird about being out of sight, out of mind for that long. If everybody's back in the office and you're the one that's not, I don't know, just seems off. We'll see. And I got some other things that are kind of taking priority. Things have changed a little bit since I started this whole process. However, committed to working out, committed to grinding away all the way to the surgery date. And I'll keep making these videos up until they cancel or move it. Let's just assume we're going to do it. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it does, it does. We'll see. So that's my update. Not been doing the cardio. It's only been nice outside 2 days this week. And even yesterday, it was super windy in the afternoons. So, to be out there in the wind, it's cold. Even though it's sunny out, the wind is what gets you. So it's still not warm enough. We got to about 70 yesterday, which is pretty good. But then you factor in the wind. It's still fun. So, but 70 is pretty good for here. you know, like I said, get out there in the sun, you know, 2 times a day for 10 minutes is been helping my mental state a little bit. So, all right, guys. Well, I think that's all I got. No, not super exciting. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I don't think anybody's got anything super exciting at this point. Yeah, just grinding along. All right, guys. Hope you're hanging in there. Until next time, remember, it's good to be the king.